Hey guys, it's March 30th, 2020. It's late on a Monday evening. It's starting week 3 of the quarantine, and don't get me wrong, I'm having a good time with my kids, but I tell you, I'm about ready to get back in my routine. You really don't know how thankful you are for normalcy until you get out of it. But anyway, had to run up to town and do some stuff at my wife's beauty shop and run some errands. Run by the dump a little while because I just want to do a little more kind of exploring to see where potential spots was. Anyway, I come across this little surface area, and I've been just started scratching around, and this is broke. That is an old baby. Now, if you read that right there, that says property of Coca-Cola. Now it's busted. When I flipped it over, you can see the DA right there. So that's a soda water, and that's a little bit different than the one that I found last time and the time before. It's gonna be a little bit older one. Now this one was molded by the Root Glass Company in 1920. I believe that says 1924 right there. So that's an old one. That's gonna be a slick one right there. So you know, it's like I keep saying, it just gives me hope there's some whole ones out here. Of course, I'm sure it's been picked, but surely the guys from old missed a few, and they just left them for me by divine intervention. So anyway, I'm gonna scratch around, see if I can find something else. I hadn't got long to stay here, so y'all just stay tuned with us. And guys, I just flipped this out and it landed perfectly, just like it is. I glanced at it and I can tell what it is. I don't have one exactly like this. I found a bigger one. That is a bell top Atlas Easy Seal right there. And that thing is in perfect condition. You can see right there it says lever. See the holes where the clamp went for the lid. I don't have any idea on the age on that, but that's probably from the 20s or the 30s right there. Man, that's an awesome find. Get that thing cleaned up, and I guarantee you my mama got the big one that I found. She's probably gonna want this one too. But see, anyway, we got a little more time, so y'all just stay with us. Well guys, that's all I got time for today, and it's starting to rain. That rain wasn't supposed to move in until tonight. Gonna mess my turkey hunting up in the morning. And by the way, I was blessed enough yesterday. It took me 3 hours, but I got me a good bird. Had nice kind of pearl blonde looking spurs. And I hear that's kind of rare. So anyway, I had to crawl about 100 yards on my belly to get to a place to kill him. But I'm gonna tell you, it's the hunts like that and make it very rewarding. But anyway, we didn't have long to dig, but anyway, just a quick little recap. Found that nice bell top Atlas Easy Seal jar, and then we found that promising part of Coca-Cola soda water that's a little bit older than what we've been finding. So y'all just stay with us. I'll get back out in the woods and we'll film some more digging. Hey guys, it's March 31st, 2020. Early in the morning. It come a flood last night. Those turkeys were tight-lipped this morning, so I ran to the dump. And anyway, came back out here doing what I was trying to do yesterday, just trying to find some new spots to hit. Anyway, I was walking around and found a little spot of cans, and I got to digging, and I exposed that right there. Now, looking at that ACL, that's in pretty good shape, and if I had to guess, that's probably going to be some type of 7-Up bottle. Let's pull it and see. Man, and that's exactly what it is. And I tell you what, that thing ain't messed up. It's in pretty good shape. I don't see any of the label messed up. That's the first for out here, because usually the labels are entirely or partially messed up. So man, that's a good one though. It doesn't have anything on the bottom so I can age it, but I found one like this that had a totally white label, kind of where you see this one's red around the 7-Up part, and it was from the 40s. So we just gonna assume that might be from the late 40s right there. Man, that's an awesome find. That's a good one to keep. So I just hope whenever I clean it up, that thing's gonna stay intact. And I tell you what I'm gonna do. I see a bunch of them, a bunch of diggers on YouTube. They'll stick them back in the ground to protect the ACL or cover them in dirt. So I'm just gonna let it lay there until I get ready to go, and hopefully I can get that thing cleaned up and it'll be pretty. So, but anyway, I'm gonna hit around just a few more and see if we can find some other awesome finds. So y'all just stay tuned. Guys, I've just been walking around. I found a few new spots. Now, I've been walking around and revisiting a bunch of stuff I've dug. And I've mentioned this before, but I'm gonna show you why. I've just dug that little hole right there. Now, if you see the top of that layer right there, all those vines, that stuff was hard as a rock back when it was dry. It's come a few rains, and that's full of stuff right down through there, and it goes down real deep. So that's what I'm saying. You always need to come back and look at where you've been before, because that layer could go deeper. And of course, that rain is your friend. It'll loosen that stuff up so you won't work yourself to death trying to get it out. But I hadn't pulled anything good out yet, and I'm about to run out of time. So y'all just stay with me. Maybe I'll find something good before I gotta go. Well, I've been digging in that little spot, and I did find a couple of jewels, but they're broken. That's an Atlas Mason. That's a pretty old one, with the H over the A. As you can see, it's broke up top, so that's a shame. And then I found this big bell top with the wire on it right there. That would have been a cool jug to find. But anyway, don't run out of time. I'm gonna come right back here to this spot, because there's definitely stuff in there. I'm just going to work a little bit. So anyway, we only ended up with that 7-Up bottle today. So anyway, we found something. And anytime you find something, it's a good day. So anyway, that's all we got time for today. I'll be back at the dump to add some more clips to this, so y'all stay with us. Hey guys, it's April 1st, 2020, April Fool's Day. So them turkeys fooled me this morning because it's pretty cool out, and they didn't say a peep. So anyway, I hung around for a little while and decided to run by the dump for just a little bit before I had to go. So I'm back in this same little hole this morning. I think I told you yesterday. You can see where they piled this dirt up, and there's a layer that goes down deeper. Now all this stuff behind me was right on the surface. So anyway, I was raking down through here. I'm not sure what this is. It feels whole. I hope it ain't a ketchup bottle. It doesn't have any damage. I hope it's not broke, but let's pull it and see what it is. And it's just an old Gray Pet soda. Now I don't know if I've ever filmed any of these. That ACL looks pretty good on it. Now I'm probably not gonna keep this. You can see it was distributed in Camden, Arkansas. I've got one at home, and I tell you, I'm just not I kept that 7-Up yesterday. Not a real big fan of the ACLs. Really like the embossed ones, but I'm gonna leave it laying on top of the ground. Maybe somebody will find it one day whenever they come down through here. So y'all stay tuned with me. Guys, I just hit this little spot right here, and I exposed this 1915 Chero Cola. You can see it's a 6.5 ounce. It's busted, and of course you can see right there that seam line stops at my finger. So anyway, I'm gonna hit that little spot right there, and I'm probably finna have to go, so y'all just stay tuned. Well guys, I'm leaving empty-handed today, but the morning wasn't a waste. I found some spots that I wouldn't have found if I wouldn't have got out and looked a little bit. So you know, every time I think I've picked this place as good as I can, I find another little spot, and I find something broken or something that is real old, and kind of gives me hope of finding a whole one. But anyway, that's all I got time for today. Hope y'all have a great day, and y'all stay tuned, because I'll be back. Hey guys, it's April 6th, 2020. Been a while since I've been back to the dump, but I'm gonna tell you, that turkey hunting's been good, and I've been doing a lot of it. So this video, whenever I do get it finished, it'll have a bunch of clips from a bunch of different dates. But man, this weekend went with one of my good friends and his son, trying to get his first turkey. And Saturday we worked a bird for probably 4 hours and got him within 60 yards. Of course, it was too far of a shot for my friend's son, but that thing strutted out in front of us for about 1 hour and 30 minutes. And I'm gonna tell you, that's the first time I've experienced something like that. So it was a good hunt nonetheless. And of course, one of us probably could have, well, I was down in the ditch. I could have crawled and got closer and probably killed the bird. But I'm telling you, I was tickled just to experience that. Then we went back yesterday and worked him for a while and got within 50 yards. And once again, we laid eyes on him, but it was just too far of a shot. So anyway, gonna try to go back with him Wednesday and see if we have any more luck. But I'm telling you, I've been having fun. So anyway, I went and listened this morning, didn't have much luck, and I decided to run out here to the dump. And I was just walking around like I've been doing, looking for new spots. And this dump along the road, it's got this old, looks like an old road that run down through here. And then there's an embankment right there, and the paved road is just on the other side right there. So anyway, I seen all this stuff on this little hillside going up this bank. So I started raking, and I got right up here. And I've already looked at this, but I want you to look at that right there. And I've pulled it already in this hole, but I put it back. That is a big boy hole, quality beverages, like the two other broke ones we've been finding. And man, I am tickled to find that. And that thing is from West Point, Mississippi. And I'm wondering, I don't know how old it is. Okay, right there it's got a patent date of November 6, 1923. So that is definitely going to be at least from the 30s. Gosh, that's a great find. And you don't know how tickled I am considering we found those other two broke ones. And now I found this whole one, but that's a quality beverages though. And I tell you what, I've done a little bottle cleanup one time and showed them to you. I think I'll clean this one up whenever I get home and include it in on the end of the video. But y'all, that's just about as good as hearing a turkey gobble right there. So anyway, y'all stay with us, and I'm gonna keep on raking in this little spot. And I think I see a Coke bottle right there. So I tell you what, while I've got this going, let me take my rake and see if we can just do it. Get out of those briars. Oh, see if we can just do it while I'm on here. And man, it'd be good if that one was whole. All right, let's see what it is. Up, and it's broke. That's actually a Pat D. That's a Pat D Coke, and that one is going to be from Houston. I actually don't have that one. I wish that would have been whole. But anyway, we're gonna keep on raking. Let me just show you this one more time. Man, I'm tickled. Whew. That is probably the third, I think the third whole awesome soda bottle that I found out of here. But when you find one, it just keeps you coming. And that's quality beverages. So anyway, y'all just stay with us, and I'm gonna do a little more raking, and hopefully we'll find something else. Guys, I'm in a pretty good pocket. I got two things here, and you can't even see one of them. I've never heard of this, and the ACL is pretty good on this. I'm gonna take this with me. That says two-way. It says 1A Ritzy Mixer, an excellent straight drink. And that was distributed in Hattiesburg. That's a product of the New Grape Company. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna take that home and try to get that cleaned up. That's in good shape. And then look right there. You see what I see? Old cork top. Oh, and it's broke. Now, and you remember the video where I chunked a ball and broke the other one, and I've got a couple like this, but man, that'd been good to keep. So anyway, that one's broken, but man, seems like there's some pretty good stuff right here, so y'all just stay with us. And guys, looks like a 10-ounce Coke bottle, and it's from there's a Milk and Magnesia too. We'll get this one first. That's gonna be probably from about the 50s. Man, and it is in perfect condition. That's from 1956. It doesn't have a town on it. Most of them have a town. I know I've got some start ones. Ooh, that stuff inside of it smells terrible. But anyway, that's a good one too. Embossed up, we're gonna keep that. And then, I was gonna go set this down. You can see right on top when I went to pull it, I saw this Milk and Magnesia. Of course, it's unembossed, but it's blue, so we're gonna keep that too. All right, so we're gonna get on in there. Y'all stay with us. All right, so this just fell out and it's broke, but check this out. Ackerman soda water. This might be it, guys. This might be where the whole ones are. Y'all stay with us. Oh boy. Now we got a crown top showing right there. Now, if it's showing, it's probably whole. Now that's not a bad find. The ACL's messed up. That's just old RC though. Excuse me, from 1958. I saw it sticking out though, man. I thought it was gonna be one of those older ones. Excuse me. We're probably not gonna keep this one just because that ACL is messed up. But anyway, let me see if I can find one of those good ones. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I hadn't got up there and touched it yet. From what I can tell, it's whole. And man, I hope it's an Ackerman one. Oh, at the bottom of it's broke. Oh Lord, I'll never know. That could have been an Ackerman. Of course, I found a Aberdeen bottle like this. But good Lord, man, I wish that bottom would have been there. And I saw something else while I was standing here. Look right there. See that cork top? There's just a nice cork top medicine. Probably from the late 20s, probably early 30s. That's whole though, we'll take it. But I'm gonna tell you something, I'd have much rather had this one whole than this one whole. But anyway, oh, look at there. Man, I don't have this one either. It's full of stuff. There's a cork top Rexall. And that's probably from the 20s or 30s. Man, y'all have gotten a good pocket, even on the broken ones, man. It's good to find. Look, in that one little swipe, I found those two cork tops and that broken orange crush. That's a heartbreaker right there, but maybe there's one stuck up in there, so we're gonna continue digging. Y'all just stay with us. Guys, I don't know if this is whole or not. Now, that appears to be a debossed Dr. Pepper. Ooh, that's a 40s, and it's whole. No town name on it. But Dr. Pepper is good for you. And y'all seen me pull several of these out, but I'm gonna tell you, I could find 1,000,000 of them. Those are good bottles. Y'all stay with us. Well guys, that's all I got time for this morning, but let me tell you, I've been here less than an hour, and man, I've had a morning for the books, found some good stuff. Just to recap, we found that two-way soda ACL, distributed from Hattiesburg. Not real sure about what that is. I'm gonna do some research on it and see. Found that 10-ounce Coca-Cola, that's embossed, no town name. Found a nice 1940s debossed Dr. Pepper. It doesn't have a town name. Found this blue bottle. We found a, and I'm telling you, there's a whole one in here. There's an Ackerman soda water, or part of one. We're gonna keep that and saw the bottom off of it and keep that. Found this nice Rexall drugstore cork top medicine, probably from the late 20s, early 30s. I don't have that one, that's a good one. Found a cork top 8-ounce medicine. And I have them in various sizes like this. I'm not real sure if I have this one, but it's cork top, I'm gonna keep it. And then probably, well, not probably, the find of the day, and what makes it even sweeter is I have found partial bottles like this on 2 occasions. And to get that one out, whole, and it's got a little caseware with no cracks or defects in it, man, I'm tickled. And like I said, that's got a patent date of November 6, 1923, which means it's probably an early 30s bottle. But man, that is a awesome find. And once again, that's Quality Beverages. It says pure sugar right there, and at the top it says big bottle right across here. But I'm gonna get this one cleaned up, and probably this Rexall bottle, just because I haven't found them before. And I'll show them to you at the end of the video. And I keep on skipping this, but this one was distributed from West Point. So man, that's I'm tickled it has a town name, and I'm tickled I found that one whole. So, but guys, it's starting week 4 of the quarantine, and it's tough out there. You know, my wife and I, we've done some things, or had to take some actions that I never thought I would. She had surgery back in February, and was supposed to go back to work this past week. And of course, with the virus and everything, you know, she can't, especially with the governor's order now. But I wasn't gonna let her go back, you know, just because it was unsafe. But you know, you worry about your financial situation, but luckily we've planned, not exactly for things like this, but you know, for something happening. And we're gonna be fine. We're putting the faith in the good Lord. Our president is helping us out, you know, monetarily with the stimulus funds, and you know, we're just gonna cut back and manage our money and pay our bills, and we're gonna get through this. So, you know, if you're worried about finances, and especially if you got you know, people that's affected, and even if you don't know them, I mean, it's terrible. I know there's a local man I've known all my life. He got diagnosed last week, and it got on him pretty quick, and he passed away on Saturday, and my thoughts and prayers go out to that family. But it's serious. So you know, if you think your business is essential, even though somebody's saying it's not, you know, you might ought to think twice, because if you're exposed, you're not only putting yourself at risk, but your whole family at risk. So, you know, I urge you just to use common sense, and let's get through this thing. And like I said, put all your faith in the Lord. He's gonna see us through all this, and I'll pray for each and every one of you. So I hope you have a great week. Be smart. Be careful where you go and who you get around. And I appreciate you watching us, and just hope you like our videos and go subscribe to the Jones Boys.